I don't do the chain one method. Trying to pull through. Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yerlin, creator behind Linda's Craft. Um, During this video, we're gonna be trying crochet kits. We got before I tell you that, I'm sorry I haven't been posting for like a month. It hasn't been that long. Well, I don't think it's been that long. But here's the thing. On my defense, I do record the videos. I do take the clips. I have recorded 2 market days. Other than the last one I posted, which I did post it, it was a pretty short video though. But I have recorded even a challenge trying to make this amount of stuff in a week, and when it comes down to the editing, I don't even get started. Like, I leave the clips in my photos gallery, and yeah. Then it's like, just by thinking that I'm gonna spend hours editing this video is not exciting. But we are gonna edit this one, okay? As you can see by the title, we're gonna be trying kits from this one's from Michaels. Is a zebra, and this one from Hobby Lobby. I have never tried a kit before. I have never bought a kit before. I do remember this one lady that she did buy me a kit. She was like, "Here, can you make me this?" And I was like, I opened it and I saw the paper where the instructions were written, and I was like, I was just free-handed. Thank you. So it's like I didn't even give it a chance. I didn't even give it a chance. So we're gonna try kits. For the Hobby Lobby one, I did want a different one, but the one that I wanted, the yarn was like shoelace kind of way, if that makes sense. I'll put a picture in here. And honestly, the yarn does not look comfortable to work with. It looks rough. So I just went with this one because it was like the other best looking one, yarn related. This is the first one we're gonna be trying. This is the smaller one compared to the zebra. Honestly, maybe it just looks big on the picture. We're only going to be using the items that it comes with. It does bring everything you need. It brings stuffing, all colors needed. It brings a hook. It brings stitch marker, needle, a keychain thing, and safety eyes. And of course, the instructions. So we should get started. Okay, starting by opening the thing, what I see, they do tell you, like, they try to show you, like, the stitches and stuff. But I honestly think that kits aren't that good for beginners. I think YouTube is the way to go. You can see what they're doing. I mean, some YouTube videos are crazy, like they're going too fast, they don't even explain. But like, there are some good YouTube videos out there that could teach you how to crochet instead of reading. Um, I don't know. I'm just more like a learner, visual learner. But yeah, that's what I see. It tells you the stitches we're going to be using at the top. And on the other side, it has, well, the rows, the rounds. The only thing that I'm looking at is that the little circles that go on top, I would have probably done bubble stitches. I mean, would I consider bubble stitches like beginner friendly though? A lot of people don't like bubble stitches when starting. I didn't like bubble stitches when starting. But for those, we have to make them individually and sew them on. I'm not like the biggest fan of sewing when it comes to like small little details. But yeah, we should get started and stop judging the pattern, but maybe I'm just too judgy. Maybe it's not that bad. Okay, so I just started reading. Literally, I just started with the magic ring, and it's starting with chain one every round. I don't do the chain one method. So it's like for me, chain one, it could easily be an extra stitch for me. You know what I mean? So it's like I just like work on the six single crochets and it ends up fine. But if I chain one, I feel like I'm just adding an extra stitch and the numbers will not add up later on. So I should probably respect the way it's written though and try to make it work because that's what I'm supposed to do. But I just that's not how I we're just gonna try the chain one, okay? We're gonna try it. I don't even know how long it's been. Okay, so we just finished the white part. For some reason, I thought this was gonna be like in continuous round. I still, I don't think it's sewing. I think you just have to crochet them together. But this is the white part. It's completely finished. I did say at the beginning of this video that I will not use anything else other than the items I got. But it did not bring scissors. So I will have to use scissors. This is what was left of the white. Hold on, let me pick everything up because you see a string going down like, is that really everything? That is everything that was left for the white. Now we're gonna get started on the red part. So far, I would say that we're doing good. The stitches are pretty tight. It's probably my tension, but the hook size they chose is pretty good too. Um, I would say that the chain one method is just not for me. Loki, I don't know if you can see or notice that there's like kind of a line there. Like it's not as clean as this stitches, and then you see that line there. I don't know if you could see that. Um, I will blame the chain one method. It's just not something I do. Imagine I'm probably doing it wrong too, cause I've been doing just single crochet. You don't need to chain one. Why am I adding more work on top of the work I'm doing? You know what I mean? Like it probably does have some meaning, like some meaning behind it. Some purpose. That's what I mean. I can even talk, but I don't know what that is. And I crochet. I still got things to learn. But yeah, it's looking pretty good though. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna add the smile last. Let's just stuff it real quick. Okay, so you can barely see me, but I also want you to see what is going on here. I did finish the top part, but before I crochet them together, I needed to do the little circles. And according to the pattern, I need to make 5, right? You saw the little bit of white left that I had. I didn't even cut a very long tail for this. I mean, we're not going to need it, but even if I cut like super little, this is what I'll have extra, right? That's still not enough. I need to make 5 little white spots for the mushroom. I got to make one, two, and the third one. That, and keep in mind that I need thread to sew it. So this is the third one. And let's say I cut it here to sew it, to be able to sew it. You cannot tell me that's enough for another magic ring. And even if it was, I still wouldn't end up with 5. I would end up with 4. So what I'm trying to get here is that the yarn they give you is very limited. I still need to crochet around with this red part with the white. So I think it will be enough, but who knows? Um so yeah, the yarn is very limited. So you cannot waste no yarn like at all. And look, I highly doubt it, but I could have added an extra round. But again, I highly doubt it. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Honestly, it looks like I'm only gonna have 3 dots for this mushroom. That is so little. It's not even a mushroom. Hmm. End up closing up this little guy. I do want to mention once again that the yarn is very limited. Um, as you can see, I only used red for the shell, for the top shell, because that's the only red thing we needed. And this is the scrap of yarn that I basically wasted. And this is the hole we still need to close. And this is the yarn we have left. I think it's gonna be enough, but the yarn is very limited. I mean, I have watched other like YouTube videos of people trying kits, and they usually like bring a little extra yarn just in case, because as a beginner you can make mistakes. You can cut off some yarn, and but like you cannot cut off yarn here. I have literally have not cut off yarn. And as you can see, I did count the stitches on the white part to see if I did an extra row, which I was positive I didn't. And I didn't. Um it is looking cute, but again, limited yarn. And also for the like the other people I have watched videos of, they also bring like some extra stuff, like some extra safety eyes, maybe at least one safety eye, because you could drop it and lose it. But this one, limited. Let's just finish him up or see if the yarn is even enough to like close this up. Okay, so I'm stuffing it, right? It no longer looks like the picture. This little thing is supposed to go down. Yeah, not gonna happen. I think if I don't like stuff it too much, it could be like a pop-up, pop-it mushroom. Let's try to do that. Hold on. Yeah, look. Should we leave it like a puppet mushroom? Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna leave it as a puppet mushroom. We're not gonna stuff it. We're only gonna stuff the bottom. So on my end, we have a lot of extra stuffing, but I think even if you stuff it pretty well, you're still gonna have a little bit extra stuffing, which is good. Let's just close up. Okay, so we made it all the way around, sort of. I still need to go through one more stitch, and this is what we have left. I think I don't need to say it again, right? A very limited yarn. um, hey, this is cute though. I like it. The picture shows it like this, but I like it. Oh my god. Only thing left to do is add the smile and the little keychain thing. As you can see, for the smile we use black. And as you can see, we're definitely not gonna need all this black to make a smile. So they could have done the same thing with the white and the red, add a little extra yarn. But yeah, let's just do this real quick. Alright, so we're finished. I mean, I like it. It is lucky fun to play with, but I do not like the fact that there's only 3 dots on it. Um, but he cute. I mean, the white part low-key reminds me of a Roblox head. Oh my god. But it is cute. I like the ease on the keychain part. It's pretty easy to hook on there. What do we think? Only thing I have to say about this pattern is that the yarn is pretty limited. Well, the red and white, because the black we have, I even cut with confidence and I got this left from the smile. But the white and black, the white and red, no. Anyways, yeah, yarn is limited. I also noticed that when they say increase, they say single crochet increase in the next stitch. I mean, I like beginner me, if I knew how to read patterns, maybe I learned on YouTube or something, and I bought myself a kit and it says single crochet increase, I probably would have assumed single crochet increase, not just an increase. Am I making sense? Like it doesn't just say increase. For an increase, it says single crochet increase. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah, we can move on to the zebra. All right, for the zebra, I'm expecting more low key because this cost, like, it turned out good, right? It turned out good. And we were short on yarn, and that's okay. But it was $2 and something, $2.29. So good, right? But this was like, I don't even remember. It was from I have multiple options. It could have been $8, $10, $12, or $14. I'll try to search it up on the Michaels app and put it beside me. But yeah, so I'm expecting a little bit more from this one. I don't even know why I didn't just rip the box, but we got stuffing. And if we need stuffing, we got stuffing from the other one. Oh, we got 2 things of stuffings. Hmm. Okay, and then this is. I'm not really excited. This is a lot of yarn. So it's like I'm expecting to make something small so I don't spend too long making it. I even feel like this took longer than I thought it would. But we can start today and maybe finish it tomorrow, or just finish it, like do everything tomorrow. Let's go over what's in here though. We got white yarn. I don't like the texture of it. It is scratchy. Um, we got white yarn. I'm being so judgy right now. Like, it's for beginners. Beginners don't even pay attention to like the texture of yarn. It was like me. I bought so many shitty yarn when I started crocheting that I still have some of them. And I threw a lot of them out too. So maybe we shouldn't talk much about the texture. Then we have 2 blacks. We have 2 blacks, white. This is the hook. It doesn't even say what size hook this is. The other one did say it. Where's the other hook? I think it said 2. Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah, this one says 2. This one doesn't say a size, but I'm guessing it's like maybe a 3.5. Let me compare it. Yeah, it kind of looks like a 3.5. Ooh. It brings a needle, and you see what I mean? This one has 3 safety eyes just in case you lose one. It did not bring any stitch markers. I mean, I do have stitch markers from the other one, but it did not bring any stitch markers. Um, and then finally the pattern, of course. You guys probably wondering why I don't just clip my mic low key, because I feel like you don't hear me well. And then I feel like it's too close and you just hear me breathing. Let's just leave it on there for a bit. Okay. I'm not liking this. This is way too much steps and reading. And this is just the first page. Alright, so in the first page we have all the like abbreviations, single crochet, decrease, increase, the way to teach you. Of course we're not gonna go over that because I already know how to, unless they use. Okay, so they're using something I have like probably never used before. I mean, like, I do the yarn under method, right? But there's a specific part of this pattern that you need to yarn over. Yarn over. I think I use the yarn under method. I used to use the yarn over though, but I noticed that when I do yarn under, like the stitches come tighter and it doesn't leave like holes and stuff. So I got comfortable with yarn under. So in this page we have the ears. Hold on, we have the head, ears, body, front legs, back legs, tail, and then assembly. So what is this page? That looks like everything. Oh, this is the same thing, just in a different language. I will not be starting this today, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. It's the next day. I have like 50 minutes before I go live, so we can get started. I highly doubt I will finish in 50 minutes. I think this is gonna take me like 2 hours, low key. And it's acrylic yarn, so it's gonna be small. 2 hours worth of like for a small plus. You know what? Let's not talk before we start, cause it could be like medium ish. You know what I mean? Like not so tiny, but I think it's gonna be tiny. Um, yeah. Let's get started. I did put everything back in here yesterday, cause I didn't do anything yesterday, so just taking that out. Alright, so I need to go on live in like 10 minutes, so I just want to get everything ready before I go in. So I'm just gonna update you guys. First of all, let's talk about the hook. I don't like the fact that the hook is plastic. For some reason, the yarn keeps like slipping somehow, and the yarn feels like soft and rough at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but the yarn is not really a problem. I just don't like the fact that the hook is plastic and it's like kind of slippery. Um this is how it's going so far. And I'm sorry if you can hear like air cuz the fan that is on. Okay? It is hot. This is what is happening. For some reason, they told me to add a stitch marker here. I believe the eyes are going there. I do think the eyes will be too low there though, because the snout is right there. But I mean, they do look pretty close to the snout. We'll figure it out when we get there. But this is how much I got done. I would say in like 25 minutes, low key. Um, I did have to record a TikTok video before I went live, so I didn't get much done, but we'll get back into it maybe after I get off live or later tonight or tomorrow. Cause I know me, I be getting distracted. Probably I'll play some Call of Duty. Well, I'll see you guys later or tomorrow. Okay, so it is not the next day, it is the day after the next day, if that makes sense. I finished the head of the zebra. Ooh. And I would argue that the picture and this head does not look the same. I don't know, like look at the eyes. The eyes in the picture look smaller. Like there should be a lot more white around the eyes, if that makes any sense. Hmm. But yeah, we made the eyes, the not the eyes, the head, and we are working on the ears now. This is what they look like. They still missing the white part. I'm supposed to put like white in the middle. So that's what we're doing. I low-key do not want to finish this if I can be honest with you guys. I just don't do kids, okay? I don't do kids. I have never done kids. I'm getting annoyed. But I'm trying to pull through. Just another video I'm gonna cancel. Okay, so it's actually not tomorrow. It is like 2 weeks after. Maybe not 2 weeks, maybe 1 week and a half. But I've been avoiding finishing this video so bad. It's not even about the video or about the editing, it's about the kit. I mean, it's not that bad. I honestly have been making like pieces per day. Like yesterday I made a leg, the day before that I made another leg, the day before that I made an arm. I really just don't want to spend a lot of time making this thing. We have made the head, the body, the front legs, the back legs, the ears, and that's it. We're only missing the tail, and after that we just need to add on the hair, which is gonna be like the easiest part. And yeah, and sew it all together. So I think I'm gonna finish this today, guys. I mean, I only need the tail and to sew it together. How hard could that be? um so yeah, let's do that. For now, the only feedback I have with this pattern is the hook is plastic. I don't like how smoothly slippery it goes with the yarn. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the other one, the I don't even know if it's on here anymore. The green one I got with the other kit, it was like metal at the end. So that was nice. Okay, so are we ready for the results? Ta-da! It's not completely finished. I needed to cut off some hair. I just wanted to show you guys that you do have extra yarn to work with. I even have literally white left and almost a full black left. Um, you can even do like curly hair with that yarn they give you. I thought of the curly hair like when I was half done with this, so I didn't want to restore it. But yeah, we just need to do a haircut, so let's do that. Ooh, that looks kind of terrible. Oh my god. Let's cut it a little bit more. Guys, did you know I cut hair? I used to cut hair. No, I didn't. I didn't used to cut hair. I cut my own hair. That's why it's so uneven, but you can't even tell because it's curly. What about now? We're gonna leave it like that. We don't wanna. I think it looks cute. I think it looks cute. And then for the tail, shouldn't be too much. I wanted the tail to look like kind of round. Oh my god, these scissors sucks. Let me try this one. I don't know why I wanted the tail to look kind of round. I think I just made it look worse. I think it looks fine. But yeah, this is the final result. Oh no, she actually missing like nose details. Let me do that. Okay, now she's finally done. I think I could have done a better job with the X's, but yeah, she's finished. Let's do a side by side. This is the mushroom kit we tried, and these are the results. I think it came out super cute. The only thing is the yarn limitation. You can't like cut off too much yarn, or else you won't have enough. And the white yarn was not even enough to make all 5 dots for the top part, but it's okay. I did not stuff it all the way, so we did get extra stuffing for this one, so I can just like use it like a pop-up, whatever it's called. But yeah, it did turn out pretty cute though. Oh, it's matching with my shirt. Anyways, let's go on to the zebra. Next, we have the zebra. I did have higher expectations for this one when starting because it was like more expensive. Like this one was like less than $3, and this one was like $10. So I expected more, you know, at the beginning. Now at the end, as you can see, this is the results. I think it's pretty accurate. I think it's pretty nice. I could have done a better job at sewing, but as you could see, like the needles are plastic. They're pretty slippery. I'm just not a fan. Maybe I rushed it a little bit. But yeah, these are the results. I love the fact that you literally have so much extra yarn, and I wasted yarn too with the hair part. I was having fun with it. Um, so you can literally make curly hair for the zebra, and I think that will look cute too. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but like in between when I was working on this pattern, I did end up using some of my stuffing, but not because we didn't have enough, because we did have enough. So I did end up using some of my stuffing, but not because we didn't have enough, but because, well, I was doing my thing, okay? I automatically took stuffing from my box. But yeah, I think they would have been extra stuffing either way. There was a lot of extra stuffing from the mushroom, maybe because I didn't stuff the top, but even if I were to stuff the top, I still would have had extra stuffing. But yeah. Also, I only stuff like the bottom part of the legs, because if I were to stuff like tightly throughout the arms would have been like probably sticking out, if that makes sense, or too like chunky. So I didn't want that. But yeah, I think it turned out super cute, both of them. I like the final results of the zebra, but I did not enjoy making the zebra like at all. Let's be honest, I did not enjoy making none of them. But they did turn out super cute. This is something I will never do again, low key. I don't know, it's just not for me. I had fun learning with you two better. It did stress me out, but this one has me more stressed out. Well, that is everything for this video. I did complain. I feel like I complained a lot in this video, but honestly, it's just because I've never done a kit before. I'm just being too judgy. So I'm here judging, but no, I think these are good. I think the patterns are well written. Like it's just not for me. But they're cute, but they're just not for me. I would rather buy some yarn, some cheap yarn, acrylic yarn, like a whole roll of acrylic yarn at Walmart. Even the cheap ones, like the scratchy ones, they're like $3, $4. I get my acrylic yarn from Hobby Lobby. They're like softer. And they're $4.99, but I always get my yarn when they're like 30% off. So I end up paying like 3 something for them. So I honestly think it will be a lot better if you just get like a roll of yarn and a YouTube tutorial and a hook that is not plastic. But yeah, it was I was gonna say fun making this video, but you clearly know that it wasn't for me. Okay, let me stop. We're at the end of this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which one you like the most. I liked the mushroom because it was quicker to make, but I like how the zebra looked better. I think it looks pretty cute. So my favorite one was the zebra. Let me know which one you liked. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.